Welcome to Training with Class. My name is Mark Moreno, and I've been coaching for over 30 years, been training for 5. Let's talk about the word class. C is for commitment. Is the player ready for the commitment of the training, of the grueling times where you have to run, dribble, and do skill? L is for leadership. This program is not only developing the players to be good leaders on the field, but also off the field. A is for agility. Agility is a huge part in our game, to be able to use your left foot and your right foot, and to be able to do skills and to shoot with either foot. S for speed is a huge part of the game, to be able and to be willing to go to the ball at a rapid pace and also to do skills at a rapid pace. And the last letter of class, S, is one of the most important, the skills, where I teach various skills from the Maradona to the scissors to the L-turns to the Puskas, all skills that have been used by numerous famous players at the professional level. I'm going to open up the move with the scissors. The scissors is a move to get the defender to lean one way and go the other way, using deception and dropping the shoulder. When you do those two things, the player will be faked out and you're able to proceed forward. The second move is the L-turn. The L-turn comes into play with the fake shot. With the fake shot, you are showing the player that you're going to blast the ball, you're going to shoot the power with rapid pace, and then you're going to fake it and do the L-turn and go the opposite direction. That is the most important thing, is the fake part of it. So ensure that you do the fake shot and then the L-turn. The third move is the Matthews. The Matthews is one of my favorite moves because it's nice and quick. You're going to fake the player one way with the inside of the foot and take it outside of the foot going the opposite direction. This move is not a slow me down move. It's a move to get the player to lean one way and go the other way, similar to the scissors, but without the deception of the ball, without the deception of the foot going around. The step over is similar but different than the scissors. A step over is where you take the opposite foot of what you use on the scissors and step over the ball. When you step over, you are telling the defender you're going into that direction. And you will use that same foot to go the opposite way with the outside foot. next move is the Puskas, and it is definitely one of my favorite moves. This move requires a little bit of deception, some pullback, and then outside foot. The player will think you're going one way, you step back. As you step back, you will be going with the outside foot. The last move I'm going to introduce is the Maradona. I will introduce other moves that put all these together, but the Maradona I would want it to save for the last because it's one of my favorite moves, and it's one move that is very effective because you're taking the player one direction, you do the pullback similar to the Puskas, but you're doing a turnaround kind of thing. And when you do this, the player is left behind when you're shielding the player to go to the other direction. Of all the different moves I've been teaching you, most of the moves are where you're moving. These other skills that I'm going to introduce is more of a controlled dribble and also a great warm-up before the game. The last thing that I show you in this video coming up will be the Brazilian touch. Brazilian touch is perfect for somebody to do because you're constantly moving the ball and hopping. And when you do this and you're staying on your toes and not on your heels, you end up becoming, you end up transitioning from an average player to above average or possibly even a great player.
Go.